Imagine waking up and finding a Christmas tree in your living room that you never bought. A perfect tree, perfect ornaments, perfect lights, except for one ornament, the one that looks exactly like you, with its eyes violently scratched out. Before you think this could never happen, listen to what happened to the Dawsons. The Dawsons lived a quiet life, a modest home, simple traditions, no surprises. That's why December 17th shocked them. They left home in the morning, normal, peaceful, nothing unusual. But when they returned that evening, their door was slightly open. Not broken, not forced, just unlocked. They stepped inside and found a tall, perfectly decorated Christmas tree standing proudly in the center of their living room. A tree no one bought, no one delivered, no one entered the house to place. At first, they laughed. Maybe a prank, maybe a mix-up. But then Emma, the youngest, gasped. "Emma, Mom, look." Hanging from the branches were tiny ornaments. Handmade, detailed, unsettling. Because each one looked exactly like a member of the family. Dad's glasses, Mom's red earrings, Ryan's hoodie, Emma's pink bow. Perfect copies. Too perfect. The longer they stared, the more those ornaments looked less crafted and more replicated. Copied. From life. Then they noticed the last ornament. The one placed at the very top. Emma's. Except instead of a face, two deep scratch marks carved where the eyes should be. Messy. Violent. Like something didn't want her to see. Emma, whispering, "Why is mine scratched out?" No one answered. At that exact moment, the lights flickered. The police came. Nothing stolen. No forced entry signs. But they recommended checking with delivery services. Hours of calls. No answers. Until one strange message played. Delivery rep, recorded voice. "Yes, we have a scheduled delivery for the Dawson residence, but the sender is listed as gift from the home." The home. No address. No name. Just that. A gift no one wanted. They agreed. The tree had to go. But when they tried lifting it, it didn't move. Not an inch. It was fused to the floor, as if its roots had grown into the tiles. They pushed, pulled. Dad even brought out a saw. Nothing. At 2:13 a.m. they heard it. A soft, rhythmic jingling. Not random. Not from the wind. It sounded like the ornaments were tapping each other. Dad recorded the living room overnight, just to see. At 3:07 a.m., the ornaments opened their eyes. Not blinking, not adjusting, just opening and staring directly into the camera. Then they smiled, all at once. But Emma's ornament, the scratched out one, slowly began turning. It rotated away from the tree, toward the camera, as if something was trying to see through the scratches. The grooves widened, cracked, something inside pushing outward, trying to escape. The next morning, the tree looked bigger, fuller, taller, and closer to their bedrooms. Emma swore she heard it breathing, soft in, soft out. That night, the jingling stopped, replaced by a whisper, not in the air, in the branches. A whisper made of rustling needles, forming a phrase. "Come home." Dad unplugged the lights. They stayed on. He followed the wires down the trunk and froze. They weren't connected to an outlet. They were growing into the bark, absorbed, consumed, like veins feeding a living thing. On Christmas Eve, the tree blocked the entire hallway. Branches stretched wide, like arms guarding something. The ornaments no longer smiled. Their mouths hung open in silent screams. And then Emma vanished. Her room was empty, window locked. No signs of struggle, just a trail of pine needles leading back to the tree. Dad grabbed an axe. He swung, and the tree bled. Thick, black sap oozed out. Rotten. Warm. He struck again. The trunk cracked, and a small, pale hand reached out from inside. Emma's hand. Emma survived, but she never spoke about what she saw inside. The tree collapsed into itself. The ornaments shattered. The whispers stopped. But every Christmas since, the Dawsons wake up to a new ornament. A tiny face, carved perfectly, watching them, waiting for someone to come home.